Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the I'm So Great podcast. I am your host, I'm So the Great. Yes, I am great because I've been great to the plate. I am here with a special guest. We are at Relax Studios right now. Relax 114 East Princess Anne Road. Relax, man. It's the place to be, man. It's the place to kick it. It's the place to come and enjoy your cannabis, man. Come and relax. You know, we got the crazy flavors, everything, man. Come to Relax, baby. We need you here. Let's go. All right. So so today on the I'm So Great podcast, you know how we like to do, man. We have great conversations with great people doing great things. And I'm going to tell you right now, the person with me today is the greatest person I know. I can't put nobody over. It's the greatest person I absolutely know. You know what I'm saying? I've known this great person for a very long time, and no lie to you, out of the whole time I've known her, 99% of the time I've been loving her and running and chasing after her, and you know what I'm saying? Because I'm just a dog. You know what I'm saying? A dog just like to run and hunt and chase. I don't know what to do with it. You don't get it. I don't know what to do with my hands. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, this today, man, I really want to introduce you to somebody absolutely special. Not only is she the love of my life, but she is a businesswoman. She's an artist. She's creative. She's a leader amongst women, amongst people. I said that wrong because she's a leader amongst people. She is a fantastic writer. She is a fantastic. Let me just stop, man. I mean, the girl is just absolutely incredible. I want everybody to give a round of applause to my baby, Tiff J. From VA. Yeah. Round of applause.
Hey,
Round of applause.
everybody.
Yeah.
So, as my wonderful and adoring husband was saying, I am Tiff J from VA, and I'm excited to be in Relax right now. It's one of the many things that we've created together.
Right.
Yeah, and let's get it on. What we want to talk about?
That's the truth. All right, baby. So look, check this out. All right. So with this segment today, I'm moving the camera and shit because I'm just getting shit adjusted. You know what I'm saying? But look, what we're gonna do today, because I work a lot. I work a lot. I be grinding a lot and shit. And you know, I can't lie. Sometimes I'm not always the most receptive to conversation, especially conversation when it comes to like current events or things that are going on in other people's lives besides the people that I can put my hands on. And so I wanted to take the times today for my baby to be able to catch me up on all the gossip in the world so I can get a glimpse on what everybody else in America and everybody else in the world is talking about right now. Because I'm going to tell you what I'm talking about. I'm talking about money, love, money,
Wow.
money. Yeah, so my conversation is kind of like a homogeneous conversation. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. And so right now I want to be able to start, it's taking some time to be able to, catch up with current events and like, have some conversations with my baby about gossip. So I'm not a big gossip, but we can go ahead and gossip right now. It's a gossip time, all right? So lay it on me, man. I mean, what's really happening in this world, man? What you want to talk about?
Okay, well, let's just first start off with the Diddy trial.
Did he
I can honestly say he did a lot. I can honestly say that I found out more today on my timeline about Cassie's personal life than I ever wanted to know. I kind of feel like I've been exposed to Kanye's wife's body all over again. I feel violated with every single article that I've read, every single video that I saw. It was so much urine and semen and baby oil and blood that no babies were around, and baby oils and no babies and blood and semen and no bodies, and it was just way too much for the human consumption for one day.
So,
yeah.
Needless to say, it's been a gross day.
It has.
All right.
I want
a gross couple days.
I want to wipe my phone screen.
This has not been. This is not. But you know what, man? And thinking about that, man. You know, to both of their families and friends.
Yes.
You know, this is wild. This is a wild situation.
It's genuinely traumatic.
Yeah.
Traumatic for me being a 90s and 2000s baby. You know, where. I'm an 80s baby, but growing up with watching these folks, it's just it's heartbreaking. So, you know, prayers to his children, the family, anybody innocent involved in this, even Cassie's children and family. They're gonna have to relive this forever, possibly. But yeah, it was a very sick day in the courts, and I just. Yeah, I'm just every day. I think I'm a little more happy that you didn't get signed to a label.
Because I'm gonna tell you, man. Because I'm gonna tell you straight up.
I need more liquor on that. Because I'm gonna tell you, I think it was a lot of days that.
Let me get your glass. Hey, I will show y'all what we drinking. It's a shot.
No, don't.
I'm not gonna show you what we drinking because they ain't paying a nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I really want to say, hey, they paid me to tell, or I really enjoy this beverage. But you know what I'm saying? They would benefit off of that conversation.
Exactly. So, long story short, don't do drugs because weird things are going to happen, and that's facts.
They don't look.
Weird things are going to happen.
Weird things can happen when you're on a lot of drugs.
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying? That's probably when the weirdest shit does happen.
I'm just saying.
It's probably when the weirdest shit happens.
I said the freaks come out at night because that's when all the drugs get on the table.
Freaks come out at night, you know, because that's when they started using their coke.
They just woke up. They missed the morning.
Hey, look, check this out, because we doing a lot of hood shit right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm wearing a white tee. I've been V-neck white tee. I've been grinding all day, and I jumped up here with a V-neck white tee, so you can talk as much shit as you want to. But I know how I look, nigga. Leave me alone.
I mean, but really, we opposites because I've got my ripped, highly creative black tee.
The highly creative black tee. So what we were really doing, and we planned this.
Yeah.
We planned this opposite color. You know what I'm saying?
We're either matching or opposite.
And I'm the darker one, so I got to wear the lighter color because it's more ironic.
Oh my Lord.
That's more ironic.
Hey y'all, okay, so let's move on to a funnier.
I know but I do got some stuff to say about this whole Diddy trial. All right.
Okay.
What I got to say about the whole Diddy trial is, and this is my point of view, about it. We can move on to the next thing.
I had
nothing to say.
I was gonna say
I had nothing to say, but only in that situation alone.
I'm gonna possibly throw up in my mouth.
I'm a huge.
Let me hit the blunt because
prior to this situation, prior to all of the information that was released, I was a Diddy fan, like straight up and down. I like the music Diddy be fucking with. I like the moves Diddy was making and shit. I like how big motherfucking Diddy was riding. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. Now, in my personal opinion, are they proven that he's a sex trafficker? No. Nope. In my personal opinion, it's the only thing that they're proving is this nigga has had a lot of money for a long time. And he was bored a long time ago. And so he's just taking his time and figuring out
way too
trying to keep shit interesting.
Taking way
and I mean,
the devil is not a lie in this situation. There's a lot.
The nigga don't make beats, but he goddamn makes some gross ass sex.
Some gross ass decisions was made.
Nigga,
anyway,
I heard a whole bunch of gross ass shit.
I need to move on from this.
Yeah,
like I said, I'm throwing up in my mouth.
My baby's grossed out by this whole conversation. We're gonna move on.
Now, I would touch on the DDG and Haley thing, but
They just kids.
They are young. And what I will say is their baby's so damn cute.
Baby,
so y'all cut that shit out.
Y'all figure out a way to work that shit
y'all
out.
cut that
you know what I'm saying? Hey,
and whoever's fault it is, just cut that shit out. The physical shit is not necessary.
Man, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's both their fault. I'm gonna put it out there. It's both their fault. You know what I mean? But you can't allow things to escalate just because you feel like you're not at fault in the situation. You have to understand that at the end of the motherfucking day, man, we got a family together, and we're gonna spend every Christmas together. Unless you keep wanting restraining orders and beef and not being able to see the baby and shit like that, nigga, you gonna have to come to that motherfucking nigga and goddamn and create some peace. Create some peace is hard. A lot of times it can be hard because you're emotionally involved. And then as in life, we don't like to look at men as being just as emotional as women, but we are, you know what I'm saying? And when we get hurt and when we get our feelings hurt, you know what I'm saying, we take that shit hard too. And it's hard to motherfucking make the best decision when you're hurting. You know what I'm saying? And so I say at the end of the day, and I say that's on both sides of the table. They're both young, famous individuals that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, Haley had the movies and she was killing them. She killing them when it comes to stuff like that. I mean, her music was already doing stuff, but man, what she doing with the movies is crazy. The opportunities that she getting are huge or gargantuan. You know what I'm saying? DDG at the same time is a grinding young man. He stay working. You know what I'm saying? He killing them with the content. He's still a big dog out there. And you know, so that right there can create, you know, some competition, maybe a little animosity, especially if you got people around you and they adding their 2 cents to the conversation and shit. So what I would say to you two, you know what I'm saying, you're two beautiful people, and just because you're not a couple doesn't mean you can't love each other and respect each other.
Right.
But you got to take the time and invest the time into getting that shit done. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So good luck to you guys.
It ain't cool beefing with your baby moms, nigga. For real, that's real spit.
That's long-term
cool
beef.
beefing with your baby moms, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Learn from 50, nigga. Learn from 50. Learn from a lot of these niggas that made a lot of mistakes and was arguing back and forth instead of just, you know what I'm saying, bringing the peace and keeping the peace. You know what I'm saying? So
hopefully light and healing to the both of them, and hopefully they're able to come to a better understanding. And
y'all two adorable, talented motherfuckers, man. And I think that y'all damn, you know what I'm saying, the world is your oyster. Love that shit, man. Love that shit and understand that, you know, both of y'all better than this.
And give each other, you know, the grace to grow. So. Mm-hmm. But so it was another current event that I was thinking about bringing up.
What's that?
And it was, speaking of, because, you know, I'm currently a ginger. Nope. There's a ginger challenge now, and basically because gingers are treated so badly in the white community, now we're saying they're black. It's kind of funny. I mean, I like gingers. I think they're cool, but there was a girl who posted a video, and she's 100% right. Every single ginger, every single black show that has a friend, the friend was a ginger. And look, just go find the damn video, because I'm not lying about this shit. Like, she has real receipts of this shit.
So are we supposed to be looking at gingers as another form of albino?
I'm assuming that that's pretty much what we're saying. So I thought it was funny, and it probably is hilarious. I don't know how much truth it is to it, but I will say this. My grandmother had 6 sisters, and a third of them were redheads, naturally. So I don't know how much truth it is, but that's pretty funny. So yeah, I thought that was a cute little challenge that's happening right now. It's funny.
Well, that's adorable. You know,
but I mean, I will say historically, genders are treated like shit by the white race. So
be honest with you,
I've heard that.
I wouldn't know. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't know.
That's what I heard.
But you know what? If you are, man, I feel for your plight. But what you have to understand, same thing the rest of us have to understand is nobody likes nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody
I
likes
guess.
nobody.
I mean, but yeah.
So don't take it so seriously. Don't take it to heart.
I think it's not funny. It's not the this is how society works. There's always a endangered group.
Yeah, nobody likes nobody, man. I remember when I was in the Army, man, we would be with every other branch, and you know what I'm saying, like get around any other branch. But I still do. I'm an Army cat. I'm an Army veteran, and I'm living in a Navy town.
I mean,
and I talk trash to them. Every Navy cat. I respect all the services, man. Look, I appreciate your service, every single branch, brotherhood, 100%. But you motherfuckers know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. And damn, so you know, so we had that little competition. But even within the ranks of the Army, one base gonna have beef with another base, especially if you overseas and you in a place where there's a lot of bases in the area and shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own crew, everybody doing their own thing and shit. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to having a enemy, a bigger enemy, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna stand tall and go hard. But at the same time, it's all about those little competitions, man. It's all about that. You know what I mean? So at the end of it, as an Army guy living in Navy town and all that shit, it's like, yo, I would talk a lot of shit.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not that I hate people from the Navy. I fucking love the Navy. You know what I'm saying? One of the men I respect the most in life is a Navy veteran. You know what I'm saying? A Navy veteran. I respect this man more than pretty much every damn body. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the top guy of mine. You know what I mean? And this guy is a Navy veteran. I love him to death. But I still talk shit. Still talk shit because I don't care. I'm in the military town, and this is how we get that. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
so let's talk about some more. Let's move on from the world and talk about our world. So, what do you think what do you feel like is your next move? What do you feel like in the next 6 months, is your, goal? What's your 6-month goal?
Well, my 6-month goal, truthfully, right now is, besides being focused on business, because we have several different businesses that we're running and figuring out different ways to scale those businesses, I really would like to focus on creating content for myself.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I really wanted to create a lot of content because.
So y'all make sure y'all tune in.
I'm fucking interested.
Podcast,
I'm interested. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? And the whole thing is, that I heard this quote. The lady said, "Everything that you want is on the other side of everything you don't want to do." And then for the longest time, man, I didn't really want to expose the world to this life. I didn't really want to, you know what I mean? Because it's precious and it's pure, and I live a dope ass life. Thinking like, come on, you know what I'm saying? The things that we do with this woman right here, and saying in this city, VA, Norfolk, and whatever, like we stompers around here.
And not just Norfolk, but we all
over this joint. We all over the city.
Shout out to all of the different brands that we focus on and help to create and build.
Come on.
I want to give a special shout out to the Rollout Roll Bounce.
Come on.
With Jackie Live. She is absolutely incredible in what she's doing for the community, building health and wellness and togetherness. You just couldn't ask for any more. So shout out to Jackie and all of our rollers. We're hitting Virginia Beach, Oceanfront. I have to look at the date, but I'll get back to y'all. I want to say we're going to hit the Neon District in Norfolk as well.
And this is a roller skating.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. This is a all wheels rollout event. So if you got skates, if you got a bike, you got a skateboard, whatever, you got a scooter. It's just all wheels roll out. Everybody, man, you just grab your wheels, come join the team. It's like a party on wheels. We just move as a unit. Everybody's celebrating, having a great time. It's a great way to let loose. It's a great way to build community. It's man, come on, man. I'm gonna tell you right now. It's one of those things that's absolutely special. It's something that's completely different than I've ever seen, and I love being a part of it. I love the fact that this is something that they can take to different cities and expose different crews and different people to. And I see this being something big and something crazy. So yeah, shout out to the Roll Out, Roll Bounce.
Yeah, man. And we're getting we're working on Richmond right now. So I believe that the state of Virginia is going to adopt this initiative in some kind of form, and we're gonna work it out. To make sure that everybody is getting together and staying healthy and staying fit.
I can dig it. I can dig it. Shout out.
So shout out to them. Also shout out to Work Hard, Play Harder, and our team
squad.
Yeah. Also shout out to Relax.
Joy.
Yeah. So we're
Relax.
moving.
114 East Princess Road. Come here and find out all the dope shit we have for you. You can shoot your podcast here. You can shoot content here.
That's right.
You can
do workshops, classes, fitness classes.
You can bring your laptop, use the Wi-Fi, do some work, get some weed, chill. You know what I'm saying? You can sit back and watch a movie and shit. I've been in just watching movies.
And you can also purchase some artwork. We have some dope ass artists in here.
Yeah.
Who we sell artwork for, and it's really selling. So shout out to 757 for showing up and really understanding how valuable art is. So that's awesome. We have health and wellness products here. Shout out to Infuse Love. Shout out to I'm sorry, it's Amira Moore. Who we got? Who else we got? Freestyle Strands. We have her Reiki oil here.
You know what I'm saying? For my home girl, the Shroom lady. You know what I'm saying? Right. We have the Shroom products up in the building as well.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? It's all natural Shroom products. And I mean, these aren't psychedelics.
And that's actually Southern Bell Fungus. Shout out to her.
Man, come on, man.
So we have a ton of people in the building who have graced us with their products. So y'all make sure y'all show them some love. Also, we wanted to talk a little bit more because we are expanding our events side with Jenkins brand. And we're working on some really big projects right now. And they're community based. And you guys are going to get to see a lot of what we're cooking for, military and veterans. Y'all will get a chance to see the work that we're putting in and the proposals and things that we're beginning to implement to better shape mental health and service members that are active and former, as well as our families who are taking a brunt of the sacrifices that the military and all of us have to experience.
Yeah, we want to throw shit that celebrate the military. Just celebrate y'all, man. I mean, I'm a veteran. My wife, military brat, wife, military wife. Come on.
Now, veteran's wife.
Veteran's wife. Mm-hmm. We are through and true military in this family. So we really want to throw some events that just bring the military families out, man, where y'all can have a great time. Y'all can see some dope things. Y'all can be a part of art. I mean, give you some VA culture. You know what I'm saying? Get you some VA culture, man. We want to do that, man. So we're putting together efforts to be able to make those things happen. We stay working, we stay grinding. It's a crazy thing, but we love doing it, man. It don't matter. 7 days a week, we gonna grind all day until we put VA on the map on a level that's so spectacular that you understand that we are one of the greatest states in the nation. We got so many beaches, man, so many beautiful things, so many beautiful people. I mean, we just want to keep on expanding on top of that, man. That's the love and that's the life that we live. You know what I'm saying? Again, shout out to Work Hard, Play Harder. Shout out to all the squads out there, man. Full package. They out there doing their damn thing. Man, shout out to the Link Creative, man. They out there helping and building and structuring, making things happen, man.
Absolutely.
I'm loving it. I'm loving the vibe. Anecdote, man. Shout out to the boys, man. Anecdote out there giving cats opportunities, putting them on major stages, making sure cats get paid. We need stuff like that in VA, man. The coalition, that shit is nuts. You need stuff like that in
Shout
VA.
out to Trippy
You know
Tuesdays.
what I'm saying, man? Trippy Tuesdays, After Dark music, man. Man, get out of here, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is another big thing. You know what I'm saying? This is a big thing. Shout out to the A-Team. You know what I'm saying? Them boys out there making that thing happen.
Yeah.
Shout out to Good Society. Them boys out there making that thing happen. You know what I'm saying? We love to see it.
Liking them boys.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Team Lamb. Shout out to G-Man. All the hustlers out here that's giving opportunities, that's putting people and making sure the VA continues to shine. We love it. We love to see it. I want to see y'all go harder because I'm going to go harder and I'm going to make it hard for y'all niggas because I'm going to keep going hard. I'm going to keep making shit happen. We're going to keep bringing opportunities to the table and make y'all niggas step y'all game up.
No last.
You know what I'm saying? You understand how that shit is. Y'all niggas know me, nigga. You know I ain't fucking lying. You know what I'm saying? So here we go. We're going to keep bringing that shit to the fucking table on a huge level because VA deserves that shit, yo. VA deserves that shit. And as soon as we prove the VA that VA needs to invest more in VA, man, we're going to be unfucking stoppable. We will be unfucking stoppable.
So let's talk about love.
I love you.
I love you too. So what's your love language right now?
My love language right now is security. I've loved you in so many different ways. You know, I mean, passionately, intimately, spiritually. You know, I loved you in conversation. I loved you in relationships. I loved you as a friend. You know, and the thing that I always wanted to make sure that I've done above and beyond was create a strong sense of security for you at all times. And so right now, besides all of those other things, because you can't neglect those things because you focus on a thing, but I really want to focus on the security of you and the family, making sure that we stay strong and stay powerful for many years beyond our years here. So that's what my love language is right now. What about yours? What's your love language?
Oh, damn, I was deep.
Don't ask me questions like
I think my love language right now is just, intimacy. More intimacy, more touch, more time. I think, focusing a little bit more on, us and not so much the world.
That's true.
I think that we've done a lot for our community and for our families and our friends. And I think it's just our time to focus on us right now and to build and grow what we know, resonates with people, which is, us, our relationship and how we've been able to, navigate through challenges and still come out loving each other. And I think that the world needs to understand and see how that works, and I think what we provide for people is a real and realistic view of love. It's it's not all, roses, but it
But I hate
definitely,
roses.
I think people really resonate with that. Like the fact that we can say we've been able to transition so many times since we've been together since we were 19, so like,
Now we in our 40s, y'all.
yeah. And just being able to do that is a special thing,
Yeah.
and people want to know more about it. And I talk to them a lot. I'm like, we need to write a movie, like we need to really shoot a movie about our life because there are so many moments that just stick out in my head. And I'm like, that shit's a movie scene, So it's just moments like that that just really stand out for me. Is that like we really have overcome some crazy shit and been able to still like wake up happy to see each other. And I think that's pretty special. So, my love language right now is focusing on building that. And I think when we do, we'll acquire all of the security and the blessings that we need, because our story is just dope and unique and there's nobody else like us. So, yeah.
Okay, I dig that. I got a question for you. How can I love you better?
Ooh. Maybe, I guess, having more patience. I think what this is something I feel like you've really like improved on your faith, like because it was never about religion for me. It was about faith, and I feel like when you have faith in yourself, you can have faith in the possibilities. So I feel like that improving on that is definitely helping you. And I think that it makes things easier, when you have faith, it makes it easier for me like to maneuver through things, because I'm like, oh shit, well he good. You know what I'm saying? It's something about when your king is rooted in faith. It's just as a queen, it's easier for me to maneuver. So
I like it. And patience is something that before you even said it, I figured that had to be on the because I get impatient. Then I'm up.
I know. But the cool part is weed makes you more patient.
That's why I love it, man. I said it. I will say it 100 times. It gives me a delayed reaction.
Yeah. But
I'm a very aggressive individual, so it gives me a delayed reaction.
Yeah, I think that's cool. So, how can I love you better?
I think you can love me better by knowing that and trusting 100% in the fact that you are more than enough for everything. You understanding that you are more than enough for anything. There's nothing in this world that you don't have enough for. Nothing in this world. And trusting in that. Trusting in the fact that you don't have to feel like a victim because you have everything that you need to live. You don't have to feel attacked.
Yeah.
Because everything in this world is protecting you. You are the absolute anointed, and being the anointed, you have to trust in that fact that everything that was meant for you was absolutely meant for you.
I believe that. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm working on that. I feel like this week has really just kind of pushed, me to just kind of like, it's really not wrapped in any name, any company, any of that. Like what we have is really just rooted in passion and faith.
Yeah, being solid, go hard, creative, stand tall, 10 toes down, follow through, motherfucker.
And I say, and really, really willing to roll the fucking die. Because I feel like that's really something like we really will push the fucking envelope.
What else we got to do, man? What else we got to do?
I feel like that's people might see that as a character flaw, but really, truly.
But those are people who don't trust in themselves.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it like this. Magic Johnson said it. He said that the same amount of time it takes to make $1 million, the same amount of time it takes to make 100 million. It's just based on your aim. And my aim, nigga. Yeah, it's outrageous. Every time we go aim outrageous. You go aim outrageous, and that's because
your money's out the door. 826. Oh shit. We're gonna edit that out. Hi, how are you?
you can turn on the lights on the stage. I should. Hold on. Can you see? You good?
Yeah, it's yeah, so
we still running a business here. We're still running a business here.
Yeah, but I think that just focusing a little bit more on what the goal is, and just keeping in mind the power that you have within. It's been vital, and like I said, the last couple of weeks I've had to just kind of reset on how I view things, and I think that definitely helps, in encouraging, to know that that's basically really all I have to worry about is just gassing up the engine and just going.
Yeah, I ain't gonna front for myself. It's like I want to have more motherfucking fun. You know what I'm saying? Like I do shit all the time. I've been grinding. I had a fucking gig and a hustle since I was 12 years old. Before I was 12 years old, I had a hustle. When I turned 12, I had a gig and a hustle. And I've been doing this shit for a long motherfucking time, nigga. So at this point, it's just like everything I'm doing in my life, I just want to have fun with that shit.
And I do feel like that once it becomes like it's not fun no more, I'm not trying to do that shit. Like This is exactly why we got into this. Is the excitement of accomplishing things and just being, just like doing shit we've never done. Like that's really what it's all about. Like
you ain't good at shit when you first do it. What's wrong with you?
So I just feel like, when it's not fun no more, you gotta let that shit go.
Yeah, you gotta let shit go, man. And at the same time, though, you sometimes you gotta be the fun.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes
I feel like, look, after a while, like, I could be the fun, but I'm not like.
Look. I'm talking about my ambition right now. I ain't worrying about no negativity. I'm saying fun. Ain't no other option. You know what I'm saying?
That's
fun.
True.
I'm gonna be the fun. I'm gonna make the fun. I'm the fucking thermostat, goddamn it. I set the temperature in the book. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I live in this moment. I'm not a thermometer.
That was my sound effect with it, my Cleveland sound effect.
Not a thermometer. I'm a thermostat. You know what I'm saying? So that's just
it's like that. It's a buzz.
I'm telling you,
you gotta hit some buzz.
I'm motherfucking thermostat. Gunshots on that motherfucker.
Brat.
Gunshots
what
on
y'all know about that? Brat.
Look, I'm gonna tell you right now, nigga. I'm and I ain't so. I'm beyond all that shit, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? What things are going, how things are going, how people feel about things, all that shit is beyond me, nigga. Beyond me.
What they say? It ain't none of my business how
It
you
ain't none
feel
of my
about
business.
me.
Nigga, you know how many fucking bills I got, nigga? And I'm one of them niggas who I hold my shit the fuck down, nigga. So, nigga, like, nigga,
That's facts on top.
nigga, I
You
got
can
bills.
shot on that one too.
Come on, my nigga. You know
Hold
what I'm
it
saying?
down.
I got bills, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, my shit, y'all niggas ain't fucking with my shit. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the motherfucking day, I really don't have time for that shit. I mean, yes, you can be emotional, and I understand it, and I respect your emotions, but I respect your emotions better when you do it on the other side of my fucking deadbolt, or when you're doing that shit on the other end of another nigga phone and not mine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because the way you feel about me is none of my motherfucking business. That's the way I see that shit. And the way I feel about you ain't none of your business. The way you feel about me ain't none of my business. We keep that shit like that, nigga. We gonna have the coolest, most peaceful relationship.
So what do you want more of?
Oh, a lot. I want more of a lot.
All right.
I want more.
Top 5.
I want more of. I want more of all the shit I got right now. I want more of it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So name your 5.
Name 5?
Yeah.
I mean, besides like pussy head ass. Besides that gross shit,
oh my Lord.
So motherfucking high. So right now, what I want more is I want more opportunities. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And not just opportunities to make money, but opportunities to be brave, opportunities to be successful, opportunities to learn, opportunities to be resilient. I want more opportunities. I would like more resources.
I like that.
I like more resources, 100%. You know what I mean? Because the way I look at life is I'm just a faucet. So the more you pour into me, the more will be poured into someone else.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? Resources, 100%. You know what I mean?
All right. Well, so you gave a 5, right?
No, I was 2. But
oh, shit. That was 2?
Opportunities and resources was 2.
Opportunities. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
resources.
Opportunities. I want more opportunities. I want more resources. I want more love.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I definitely want more love in every single direction I can fucking get that shit in. You know what I'm saying? I will love more love. I will love more time with my family because I don't get that much time with my family at all. I think I work 7 days a week and I've been working 7 days a week for a long motherfucking time. So I want more time with my family. You know what I'm saying? And the thing on top of that I want more than anything is I want more motherfucking peace.
Mm-hmm.
I want more peace. I
want
to fucking walk around this bitch barefoot in a motherfucking goddamn ninja gi shit. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucking just walking with a smile on my goddamn face. I don't nothing bother me, nigga. That's what the fuck I want, nigga.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I want more peace. But that's my 5. Right?
All right. So
what's your 5?
My 5, I want more land. I want more real estate. I want more rest.
Ooh, yes.
I want more vacations. And I want more growth.
Fantastic. Well said. Well said. I can dig all that shit.
It was like I was thinking about that shit for a while, but I wasn't. It just was natural. But yeah, so I'm just excited about the direction that we're heading in for the next few months.
Should be, man.
You know,
like, should be, man.
Thank you.
You're putting a lot of things into play.
I appreciate
you know
that.
What I'm saying?
I appreciate you seeing like the growth and you know how like
I'm a hunter, man. So I understand when a motherfucker on a hunt.
Yeah, you know, I get activated. I feel like, you know, they say growth doesn't happen in comfort. And I feel like I've been uncomfortable a lot lately. And I wanna feel that pressure in a positive way. And so
like a yoga stretch.
So I feel like, because of that discomfort, it's made me push forward and grow and expand in a better way. So I'm really happy, about that because it's been a real motivation to expand, and I'm happy about it.
I can dig that shit, man. That's a true, you know what I'm saying, a true beneficial thing that you have for yourself because it keeps you going, it keeps you hungry, it keeps you striving. We never can hit a wall because we always thinking about some different shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, quite frankly, and I see that people right now are, inspired by what we're doing. And I will say that at first I was kind of pissed about it, but then I really had to look at it and I was like, yo, that's like homage for real. You know what I'm saying? And once I realized it was that, it was more like giving you your flowers for what you come up with. And I was like, yeah, man, like congratulations on it. Cause I feel like no matter what, you're gonna have your flavor and I'm gonna have my flavor.
Cool.
Like I just recently experienced this and it was for a very large event. So and shout out to them, but I will say this, when you bring two different ways of doing things to the table, sometimes it could be like, a lot of push and pull. But what I realized is that everybody is a resource and everybody is a tool. And, just because you come in having to utilize those tools doesn't mean that you abuse it in any kind of way. You care for the tools like they helping you. And that's essentially how I had to come into that situation is, not jumping in to just rule people, but just to utilize folks. And it turned out well with the relationships that I was able to build because I come in to a situation. And mind you, I was hired 3 weeks out. You know what I'm saying? So there's going to be tension, when you bring somebody in and you say, you're in charge in 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? After people have been working for months. But I just wanted them to trust that, we're here to do a job well done. And so none of the infighting really is going to matter because the goal is just to, be great. And this is what the podcast is all about, stepping up to the plate and being great when you do. And so, shout out to FMU. It was such a great experience. I got a chance to meet EYL and their team, and they had a wonderful experience. And I'm very blessed that I have such great friends that recommend me for such amazing jobs. And by the way, I am, if anybody wants to contact me for the Cousins Festival, yeah, I'm available. I heard that y'all might need somebody, and I'm here if y'all need it. We have, several major things planned, and we just want to make sure that you guys are seeing how dope VA really is, and we want to step our game up and make sure that it's, to the quality where people want to come here and really put their money behind it. And I know they're already here, but we can make it better. So y'all let me know if y'all need me.
Gotcha. Really appreciate it, baby. But look, check this out, man, because I'm a hustler, I'm a businessman, I'm a grinder, but I still got more motherfucking hustling to do.
All right.
So thank you with your gorgeous self and blessing us with the moment, coming up here and being up here with me. If I'm gonna do anything with anybody, I'd rather it be you. I don't give a fuck what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Well, thank you for having me. And I was like, well, hold up now. I'm about to bring champagne up here so he'll at least put me on this motherfucker.
I ain't got no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Got no problem with that at all. That's what I love to do.
Yeah, I just wanted to, congratulate you on popping out. We have bring something to pop because, you popping out.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna be doing stuff like this because there's so many different things and so many different opportunities. We just want to take them shits. But here, the I'm So Great podcast, man. Again, man, we just like to highlight greatness. We just like to have great conversations with great people that do dope shit on a daily fucking basis. That's how we live this life over here. There's one thing that I understand about this life is every chance that you take is an opportunity to be great. And if you feel like that you have another opportunity to do better than you did last time, ask yourself an important question. Why in the fuck didn't you go 100% the first time? 100% is your best value, is your best place. And I want to see you do that everywhere. I am So the Great. Thank you for being a part of the I'm So Great podcast at beautiful Relax Studios, 114 East Princess Anne Road, Norfolk. Come fuck with us. I got flavors for you, baby. And we out of here.